Just wiping up a drop of coffee. How you doing? I'm doing good as well. Thank you for asking. So today I wanted to show you, we can go over the features of, I don't think I've talked about this one before, on film anyway. This is by Saeco and it's called the Pure. This machine is basic machine, fairly entry level. It has the new kind of platform, narrow, 8.5 inches wide. You know, it doesn't have a lot of bells and whistles, but it's got everything that a lot of people need. 2 programmable buttons, steam, hot water, Panarello. Up here is the bean hopper, and this is 8.8 ounce capacity with the grinder adjustment right here for the fineness of the grind. And you'll note that this looks like a bypass doser. This is disabled, I guess, for money purposes when they're producing these machines. They use the same lid, the same everything, but this is not. Even if you were to pour coffee down there, it isn't going to go anywhere but make a mess inside the machine. Water tank over here, 60 ounces of H2O, agua. And you can put your Aquaprime filter or the Intenza filter in there. And we recommend using filtered water of one sort or another. It really maintains these machines a lot better. And don't use an oily bean. I know I've told you this before, but I'm just reiterating it. It's not good for the bean, for the grinder, or for the brew unit. And no flavored beans as well. The sugars will kill everything in there too. It just makes a mess. So down here, double spouts. They go up and down to adjust for cup height. In here is the dregs box, drip tray. Over here on the side, oh, this demonstrates the warning light. Whenever something is out of place, that warning light's going to come on. That means your drip tray's not in place, the dregs box not in place, the brew unit might be out of place. Something's wrong. So take everything out and put it back in. Here's the brew unit from this machine. There's also another little drip tray they've put in these new ones. You want to keep that clean. Rinse this out once a week, hot water, put it back in. Use the machine. That keeps it functioning well. So you'll see when I put this back in, there, lights up and it's ready to go again. So I say, let's make a drink. And this other warning light down here, descaling, it's out of water. This is descaling out of water. Clean cycle, if you push that, you're going to go through the descaling process and you don't want to do it unless you're ready to do it because you can't get out of it. So let's make a drink. You can get hot water out of here by pushing this button or steam by pushing this button. Let's purge any moisture that might be in there. I doubt there's going to be any, but let's see. That means it's heating up. When it stops blinking, it's ready to go. It will automatically start. There's not a knob to turn it on and off. Okay, we got a little bit out of there. As you can hear, that thumping, boom, 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 that means it's a thermal block, so it's heating on the fly. On these Panarellos, it sucks in air at the top up here, so if you were to bury this in the milk, you wouldn't get any foam because there wouldn't be any way for the air to be incorporated in if it can't get in there. You can use a thermometer when you're foaming your milk to get to the right temperature, and the sweet spot is between 140 to 150 as far as the best tasting milk. If you go up to 170, you lose some of that sweetness, and it also go over that and you're scalding the milk. It won't taste good at all. Okay. The beauty of an arm like this, you know, a frothing arm where you're doing it yourself, you can make this as hot as you want. That's a lot of foam. So what I like to do when I get done, I'm going to make some coffee, but what I like to do when I get done is you take this and rinse it off in the sink, wipe this off, and then also every now and again take this off. Wipe that all down, clean it up. That's important. It's just another, this machine does pre-infusion, wait time, and then brew time. And you can change the volumes on the brew time depending on what you want. That's a typical shot right there. A shot of coffee is about 3/4 to 1 ounce. Oh, I should have been keeping this all stirred in. I think I got bigger bubbles there because I let the tip come out and it blew some extra bubbles in there. Just work those out. Get a lot of foam. And like I said, I think I'm getting those big bubbles because operator error. So what do you think? You want to try it first? Yeah. Good, huh? I want more coffee in my milk, but for the most part, that's nice and hot. It's not too bad. I would have put another shot in there because that's just the way I roll. So this is the Saeco Pure. Check it out on our webpage. Call us up if you have any questions. It's a nice entry level with the new platform. Looks good. We like the way it functions. It's listed on our webpage with all the dimensions and everything, so you can look at that.